When church grandpa makes you do faith crunches.
Wait, Raker's gonna do what?
It depends. But someone says my name, and then there's a little bit of pee.
Great. I did not want to know that.
Oh yeah, little fuzzy. Maybe the little bit of pee is you.
Nope.
Now that's a knife.
It is indeed a spectacular blade.
Drax, hey, I was just...
There is no need to explain yourself, Peter Quill. Unlike the rodent, I do not mind when others are curious about my things.
It's a really cool blade.
With an equally impressive history.
You recognize it?
It belonged to Zatar the Unfinished, a great Catathian warrior king who led the first pilgrimage to Maklu 4.
Wait, so you're saying this is basically Excalibur?
I am unfamiliar with such a weapon.
It's a mythical sword belonging to a famous Earth King.
And yes, I suppose you could say this is the Excalibur of my people. It is a symbol of a king and the great hunt he inspired for those seeking to regain a place in Ul'Tath.
So, this great hunt thing seems like a bigger deal than I thought. Did we mess it up for everyone by capturing Fin Fang Foom?
What do you mean?
Well, its purpose is to regain entry into Catathian heaven and stuff, and now there's no Foom to, send you there.
Peter Quill. There are many paths to Ul'Tath. The pilgrimage to Maklu 4 is but one of them.
Right.
When Thanos murdered my family and destroyed my village, twice I chose the path of revenge. First, I raised a small army of Catathian warriors. Even outnumbered, we cut our way through the Chitauri line and challenged Thanos himself.
Wait. On Katath, you faced Thanos twice during the Galactic War?
Yes. But I was not strong enough the first time.
Strong enough to survive?
Thanos allowed me and a few others to live, to set an example. Defeated and humiliated, the surviving members of my squad chose to make the pilgrimage to Maklu 4. But I could not. I continued to walk the path of revenge. Until you helped me put the ghosts of Hovat and Kamaria to rest.
To be fair, I had a lot of help.
And yet you have given me a new purpose, Peter Quill. Seems my destiny was not in the mountains of Kakaranthara after all, but here, on this ship, with you.
Zatar sounds like a hero of yours.
King Zatar. And he is. Every Catathian warrior knows the story of his pilgrimage to Maklu 4.
Why is he called Zatar the Unfinished then?
In the history of my people, a rival king attacked Zatar's lands, easily overwhelming his forces. Captured and broken, Zatar challenged the rival king to a fight to the death, but the conqueror refused, banishing him to a life of dishonor and disgrace instead. So King Zatar went to Maklu 4 to challenge the mighty Fin Fang Foom and change his destiny.
Well, that's depressing.
How is it depressing?
Because he obviously failed. Fin Fang Foom's still alive and kicking, mostly.
He did not fail, Peter Quill. King Zatar did not vanquish Fin Fang Foom, it is true. But he did redeem himself in the eyes of his people.
By dying? Not exactly a happy ending.
By never giving up. A warrior only truly dies when he stops living. King Zatar proved that our stories, the records of who we were in life, are ours to shape. He could have died a coward who lost his place in Ultath, or he could do what I and many of my people believe he did. Change the ending of his story.
Well, I'm glad you're here with us now. I can't guarantee where our path will take us, but hopefully somewhere with lots of money and comfort.
I do not have a doubt in my heart, Peter Quill, that we will have moderate success.
I'll accept moderate.
So, Bug Girl, how come you can understand Groot so well? You've only known him a few cycles.
Telenesin is a common language in some realities. The Chitauri don't always blow up Planet X.
I am Groot.
Yep. There's a dimension where I learned to speak it from a very aggressive compost vendor on Nowhere.
Groot loves compost.
Mantis! I've got so many questions.
I know, and I've got so many answers. Like, seize the means of production. Or, it's not just a rash. Or, yes, it is gluten-free.
Not the answers I was looking for, but now I'm wondering about the questions.
What questions?
How did you convince Lady Hellbender to meet us on Maklu 4? You weren't even with us when we decided to go.
Actually, convincing her to go after you wasn't hard at all. But convincing her to hear you out? Whew, that was tough. I had to get all creepy mystical and spook her with warnings about what would happen otherwise.
You told her about the end of the universe, and she believed you?
Oh, no, not at first. But when I brought up all her precious monsters dying, she came around. Couldn't take that chance with her babies, you know?
What happened on Lamentis after we left? You said some people would survive, but that doesn't fare super well for the others.
Many of the elders died. They didn't resist the invasion, but they would never accept the promise. It isn't their way.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. Their sacrifice bought time for me and the Kotati to hide most of the others. They will emerge when the galaxy is saved.
So you were able to hide them in the caves. Hope you told them to stay away from the fog. Well, I'm glad to have you with us.
Oh, good, because you're not always glad.
Why not?
Well, sometimes I'm your ex-wife.
What?
I think she's pulling your leg, Quill.
It only ever happens the one time, but it's so funny. Aw, she says thank you for getting rid of Aiden Warsock. Apparently she likes me better.
Adam Warlock?
Yeah, him. She thinks I'm bleats. It translates weird.
Good thinking. Get the watering sorted out before we go.
I am Groot. I am Groot.
He looks so sad, swishing around in his robes.
What'd he say?
Groot wants to water the Grand Unifier.
Oh, right.
The soaked unifier?
The Grand Humidity.
All right. Oh, Gamora.
Since when do you meditate?
I don't, but desperate times and all. Stuff's been a lot lately.
I get it. Allah help me, do I get it?
So, how do you use this then? In case, you know, Rocket asks.
Well, for one, it isn't about just holding it. You also need a comfortable place to sit, where you can be relaxed but alert, and focus on your breathing. Then you practice. A lot.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot more work than I was hoping for.
Anything worth doing tends to be.
So how do you do it?
Focus was something Thanos beat into us early on. But it wasn't until I lived with the priests of Palma that I realized how limited his version of meditation really was.
I can't picture Thanos meditating. I kind of always figured he was this egotistical tyrant.
Oh, he totally was. But Thanos also understood that aspects of meditation could be useful to his cause.
Like focus?
Focus, increasing overall awareness, pain tolerance. He came up with a series of exercises, fun little games for me and Nebula to compete in as part of our training. The worst part was, we didn't even know what he was doing until it was too late.
What do you mean?
Thanos' brand of meditation warped us, turned us into hyper-focused weapons. That way we were numb to the horrors of his agenda.
Killing people.
Assassination is just a different name for murder.
So how did you cope?
We made puns. Bad, stupid jokes to shout as we were killing people. The more terrible, the better.
Here, I thought you just had a really lame sense of humor.
Oh, I do. But it was the only way to survive. And it was something we did together, a new kind of competition, just between me and Nebula, to see who can make the other laugh.
That's really messed up, and yet oddly endearing.
Yeah, well, even bad puns can only get you so far before your conscience catches up with you.
How did you end up living with the priests of Palma? They're not exactly your kind of crowd with the whole pacifism thing.
Mantis introduced me to them last year, when I needed to heal. They helped me in ways I didn't think were possible.
Helped? How?
I guess you could say I was broken. Thanos, the war, working as an assassin, it'd take a toll on you. By the time Mantis brought me there, I was ready to give up. I mean, I was miserable. Convinced I was beyond redemption or worth. I truly believed I deserved to die.
But you didn't. Die?
No. There was this boy there. A Khan.
The one you hugged in the village?
A Khan was like me. Lost. His parents had died in an accident. He was combative, rebellious, the opposite of a pacifist. The priest thought it would be a good idea for both of us to work through our scut together.
And was it?
At first, not really. He was a pain in the butt. But over time, we came to rely on each other. Thanos had taught me how to meditate in the functional sense, but not in the spiritual sense. Like how to work through my trauma. Caring for a Khan, he forced me to reflect and process. And together, through mutual support, Akan and I were able to overcome our demons.
Wow. I had no idea meditation could be so intense.
Or beneficial?
Well, yeah, that too. I guess I should give it a go sometime. Although I'm kind of scared of what I'll find.
Who knows? You might surprise yourself. I know I did.
Yeah, maybe.
Dolores Van Hoover, you wish to practice hand-to-hand techniques.
It's still weird when you say my actual name.
I am getting used to it.
We've come a long way since Murderous Sorceress. Wasn't it what you were calling me back on my first mission with the team?
Peter Quill, spar with me.
I think I'll pass, Drat. Bet those moves are really going to impress Lady Hellbender.
I do not need to impress her. Besting the great Fin Fang Foom is proof enough of my combat skills.
Yeah, that would do it.
I'm not sure Lady Hellbender was really impressed with how we handled that fight. You know, since we accidentally killed that dragon before Groot revived him.
Would you not be impressed by a man slaying a dragon?
Maybe if he does it without my help.
Hey, Bug Lady. You see anything about this mission we should know about?
Here goes nothing. No, scratch that. Here go the Guardians of the Galaxy.
I'm gonna barf.
And we're back. Deja vu.
Is it just me or that fleet looks twice as big now?
Wrong. It's at least thrice as big.
That's the biggest I've ever seen it.
What now?
Kill the lights, kill the engines, and wait for Lady Hellbender to show up.
We're sure she's coming, right?
She is a woman of honor, a queen. She promised to gather her forces.
And how long is that gonna take?
Too long.
No. We can't be too late. We gotta save the galaxy and Nikki. One way or another, we need to get in there and shut down that ritual.
We can't take on a fleet that big.
Little Fuzzy!
Rocket, what are you doing, man?
We need to get into Sacrosanct to disrupt the ritual, right? We all know we get killed out here. So, I'm gonna make a really loud distraction.
My tunes!
Yeah, I rigged it to blast your scuddy music across all channels, while the church is out looking for the source.
We cut the engines and we flow silently right past them to board the Sacrosanct. Smart.
Seriously? Fine. But we're getting it back as soon as we win. Now get back in here. All right, let's find a place to park.
Look at those fools. Our deception is working.
Sounds so surprised.
We are so gonna get my music back once this is all done.
Sorry, Quill. Chances are they're gonna blast it to pieces once they pin it down.
Let's make sure the sacrifice counts.
Can we not call it that?
Why are we whispering anyways? I know they're out there, but they can't hear us through the ship's hull.
Yet you're still whispering.
Because I don't want to be the one to flark it up if they can hear through it. But they can't.
Well, certainly if they could hear us.
What?
Morgoth's breath. Whoa! Yes! Lady Hellbender has arrived!
Guardians of the Galaxy, stop hiding! The monster lords of Seknarf 9 hunger for battle.
We're not hiding,
We are sneaking.
because we need to get into Sacrosanct alive.
Then we will slaughter as many as we can out here while you fight your way in. Eat, my children! Crack open their shells and feast upon the sweet meats inside!
This is so metal. All right, people, let's take advantage of the nice lady's murdering spree. We're busting into Sacrosanct.
That landing base are way in, but there's still a lot of paint between here and there.
Maybe we can blow past them.
Risky.
Got a piece of that guy.
They're ahead.
Now this is a proper dogfight.
Groot says it's maybe better not to get caught up shooting.
God's sake! Hellbender's army is pretty impressive!
Guys fighting with us, not against us.
Hey, anyone spot any damage from that explosion I rigged last time we were here? No! That's a hit.
We must make the most of crap!
That's a lot of turrets.
Kill him or dodge him. We gotta get through there.
Taking fire.
Try not to get shot, Will.
Flying, this sucks.
I think you're finally figuring out how to fly.
Mantis, you sure you can fly her?
Yes! Sometimes!
Hang on, maybe you should.
To arms! The enemy approaches!
Rocky, any sign of Warlock?
Yeah, my tracker's showing Goldbutt in the central rock formation. We gotta get out of this hangar.
Tell them that! Hey, Scutheads! We're just here for the fulfillment!
That's right. We brought the fireworks.
Lady Hellbender's entrance was quite the spectacle!
How is she staying astride Boom without a saddle? These faith crates are unstable!
Bet you they blow up real good. Yeah, Groot. Pretty sure they know exactly why we're here. You heard them. Let's hit them until they pop and grunt. Whoa! What's the language?
The hangar's wide open! They can attack from anywhere!
Remind me to go over the formation drills again! Can any of you markers point us to the ritual chamber?
Yes! So we can disrupt it!
Keep the breathing room, Groot!
This has got my name on it!
Playful now, Rocket!
Boom! Thumbs out a cultist.
Way to take it to church, man!
These faith crates are unstable!
Use that to our advantage!
Let's get the flark out of here.
How close are we?
Not close. It's why we need to keep moving.
Yeah! They called in the Creeple League!
At least they brought the elevator for us.
Do your thing, Gamora!
Old Bandits really knows how to fly our ship.
About time you two stopped arguing about that!
Do your thing, Drax!
I'm with you, bud. Let's squash this guy.
Hold him down, Groot! No fair! He's boosting everyone but us!
Yup. Get on the flatface, he and his buddies.
Look! These flyers beating up his crew!
Somebody cut it free, Gamora!
Your magic will not save them, wizard!
All the more reason to kill him first!
Keep him Hey! Scutheads! We're just here for the fulfillment!
Yes! To disrupt it!
Lock and load, Rocket!
Peter Quill! I always have some assistance!
Right with you, big guy!
That priest is pumping faith into the others!
What are you waiting for? Shoot him in the face! Let's see that sword!
Like a hot knife!
How many times have I saved your butt now? Starter, man!
Let's sever his ties that bind!
Thinking! Round two!
The priest is channeling power into that one!
Ooh! Boost me next!
Get back in there, Tiger!
I knew you had my back!
Dodge this!
Drax, sack up! The Witch Doctor elevates our challenge in combat! Chrome Dome's gotta go before we're overrun! So many crackpots to blast!
You fill him, I slay him!
Peter Quill, I have rescued you! Appreciate the help, big guy! No fair! He's boosting everyone but us!
The hangar's wide open! They can attack from anywhere!
As long as the ships don't spot us, we should be okay! This will be our glorious final assault on the treasure! Unless they've got another backup underutilized! Die! Ain't nothing getting through! Lady Hellbender's entrance was quite the spectacle! Turkeys must have been praying to escape! The blockhead's amping up his buddy! Then put him in a body bag! Problem? Solution! Listen to Groot! Get in here!
Yeah, I smell it too. Some kind of culty funk.
How can we be certain they have not found a way to convert the Warlock?
It would explain why they took him prisoner instead of just killing him.
And there's a lot of faith Scott beaming into this place.
Warlock hates Magus. He already evicted the thing once.
Maybe they made up. You booted me and Groot, but here we are.
I did not. You left.
My point stands.
No. If Magus had turned Warlock, he would have been here to greet us.
Mantis, no spinning! Why is she spinning?
Don't worry about my flying. Just worry about your shooting. You'll meet new people soon.
Already here, Mantis!
Oh! Say hi for me!
Celestial Madonna sends her greetings.
Punch him off! I shall break their bones!
I kinda wanna know how they made so many uniforms in such a short time!
These people fight without
the
fear.
ship
They
somewhere.
fully embrace the promise.
And there's millions more where they came from.
Let's hope Mantis and Lady Hellbender keep most of them busy outside.
Door's flarked.
Scott, we need to go that way. See if you can overload it.
This place brings back troubling memories.
Wants to know if you're gonna go all weirdo again.
Are they still mad at us? Okay. Sorry we left such a mess last time we were here.
No, we ain't! Drax O'Clock! Imagine the havoc Lady Hellbender must be wreaking outside!
Yeah, well, the five of us are doing some pretty good havoc wreaking in here.
I kinda wanna know how they make so many uniforms in such a short time.
Maybe there's a giant closet on the ship somewhere.
We win. We get first dibs on all the salvage, right?
Lady Hellbender may have an opinion on that. Light him up, Rocket!
Think they'll tell us where Warlock is?
We don't need them to. Cracker's working fine.
We made another mess!
Groot's right. They started it.
It's a big cult. They've gotta have janitors.
Is this really the most efficient path?
Oh good, here comes the cleaning crew.
The spill is back that way, boys.
Do not believe these people are janitors.
Rocket! Go wild! Make him hurt, come on!
At least Mantis hasn't crashed the Milano.
She's actually an accomplished pilot.
Load him up, Groot!
Send it their way, Drax.
Imagine the havoc Lady Hellbender must be wreaking outside!
Yeah, well, the five of us are doing some pretty good havoc wreaking in here.
Think they'll tell us where Warlock is?
They are nothing but chronosphere husks!
I kinda wanna know how they make so many uniforms in such a short time.
The fabric inhibits their potential!
Hey, Quill, want to see some fireworks?
Have a nice day! Another crazy cult is dealt with.
You said it, bud. They are gonna throw everything they got at us.
And we will dodge it!
Ah, there we go. Path's this way. Come on.
Star Guy, what does the angry orange light on your controls mean?
Which one?
The one under the tape. Oh, now it's yellow. Now orange again. Ooh, yellow.
Just ignore it, Mantis.
Put tape over my warning lights?
They're distracting.
You just lost your tape privileges.
It's my tape.
Would you restrain one as powerful as the Warlock?
I'd start with a gag.
Is this really the safest route?
Lord, no. But safe ain't my top priority right now. Well, I bet you could pull up the rest of them floor panels.
This feels like the wrath of Lady Hellbender!
No, it's huge flarking turbines. See? Told ya.
Good thinking.
We ain't going out like this.
Just get behind something!
Come stand in front of me. Suddenly I feel like I'm back on Seknar.
something! Peter Quill's mind works in unfathomable ways!
That it does.
This sucks!
You mean it glows?
Yeah, that too!
Did you guys get the radioactive plasma bridge or the wind thing this time?
The wind thing!
Oh, good!
This wind shall not break our determination!
It sure is trying!
Defiant, furry one!
Go get him, guys!
Scott!
Great. Now what? Where is he?
Ah, got him. Golden Boy's this way. Come on. Yes, we're going out into space. We got no other options.
And I got a theory.
Yup, artificial gravity.
Figured a ship this big would need it for repairs and stuff.
This is so cool.
Hang on.
Okay, go, go, go.
See? Nothing to it. Yep. Signal's coming from somewhere inside that giant frickin' rock.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah, that scrap heap's taking pot shots at our monsters.
Enemies ahead, Peter Quill.
Okay, we got this.
Come and test your metal!
Whacked out or not, that
Throw
one
that
had
Drax! That soldier was delirious, but now he is dead! The space battle is frenzied!
Kinda wish we were in the thick of it.
How are we holding up?
We're good, but my trigger finger has gone numb from all the murdering.
At least we got past the bear pit.
Better than a cup of coffee! Don't get hit by the mine!
Perhaps you should avoid that electrical wizardry!
That barrier will only fall with a critical strike.
Yup! Snuff him out, the rest is king!
Oh man, look at them guns!
Any way to take control of them?
It's all you, Gamora! Incoming explosive!
Man, the entire galaxy showed up for this brawl.
That is certainly an exaggeration.
Defender's got it under control.
Be careful! They could try to box us in!
I will handle walls on the ground! Destroy!
Bombs up! Think we could have started out here?
Maybe. Easy picking for the scout ships, though. Oh, man, look at them turrets!
Any way to take control of them?
That's what you get, squat hoppers!
Rocket! Do you just make up those words or do they mean something?
They mean I'm sick of getting shot at.
Rocket, can you pop the lock on that door?
Yeah, just let me...
Well, that didn't work.
Panel's flarked. But I got a better idea. Hang on.
Out of the way! It's rocket time! And that's how it's done!
Excellent work, little fuzzy.
You don't get to call me that.
Heads up! We've got new friends!
Time for the big gun!
Are we sure they can't turn off the gravity out here?
No!
They keep throwing troops at us!
We're close, right?
Pop it overboard, zombie!
That's how it's done!
Ah, there we go. Path's this way. Come on.
All right, let's keep moving. Thanks. Whoa! Monster down!
Holy stuff!
Guess that one's off to Monster Valhalla.
It was a noble death.
Mantis, how's it going up there?
So many dead. It's always hard to watch. These beasts are very brave.
Just hold on, okay? We're making good progress.
You are very brave too.
Whatever you do, don't fall!
You'd think they'd have safety railings!
Smash them up, Drax! No mercy!
How big is this ship?
Fucking huge!
Deadliest woman incoming! I am happy to be here fighting alongside all of you!
Right back at you, Buckle!
What? He wants to know who will plant all these bodies with no dirt out here. I don't get what he's...
He knows we bury our dead.
Oh, that ain't planting, you big goof. That's making worm food. Ain't no space worms.
I fought space worms.
All right, let's figure out a way to get through here.
We're in a rush, apparently.
Try your blasters, Peter.
Let's keep pushing forward.
Peter Quill, I fear I will not be able to harm your child if she is lost.
Of course you wouldn't let him, you big lug, but what if she don't give us a choice?
I'll take care of it.
Even if it means...
I'll take care of it.
Mantis, Groot wants to know if we're winning so far.
Thanks, bud.
No, Raker ain't running away again. We won't let him this time.
He has nowhere to go.
Any bets on what's down there?
No.
Better than being exposed up here.
Guys, it's not too late to surrender.
We will not surrender.
Guys, it's not too late to surrender.
We will not surrender.
Down. Just drop your blasters and we'll call it even, okay? Punch it, Drax! Danger! High voltage!
anyone but us! We must eliminate their medicinal conduit! His belief would not
Keep
save
punching
him
their
from
sky
death!
lights out!
Good! But there's a lot more where he came from.
Ranger had to know he'd chase him here, right?
I don't think he gets the stuff. The guy has an ego bigger than this whole shit.
Put down another fanatic! Stick it to him, Groot!
The Roby one's making the rest of them harder to kill.
Let's pop that fool so he stops handing out treats.
Blow him up!
What is this place?
Not where we need to be. Let's get through here. We can never let something like this happen again.
There will always be another war to fight! The Warcat's amping up his buddies!
Free lessons over here. Can't tell if they feel pain. Look, they surrendered.
We made a compelling argument.
And we beat them mercilessly.
Half expecting a monster to come crashing through the wall.
That would be very, very bad. Maybe we should keep moving?
I would like to leave this enclosure. I cannot see the battle.
You mean you might miss a peek at Lady Hellbender?
And Fin Fang Foom.
Do you think Foom holds a grudge?
We bested him in his own lair. He will forever recognize us as his superiors.
Yeah, well, he's Lady Hellbender's pet now, and she does hold a grudge.
That is true.
I'm Groot.
Mantis, Groot wants to know if we're winning so far.
Okay, you're still alive!
I guess that's a maybe.
Okay, here we go. These things are built like freaking Terminators!
We will be there, Terminators! Face me!
I wonder if these things feel pain!
If they do, they're shrugging it off.
There is nothing like the smell of your enemies burning!
Smells like something far from garbage.
There goes the arm.
Feels like I've been shooting that big boss for hours! Brutify him, Groot!
Ugh, they suck even when they're on fire.
Yeah, well, I like watching them burn.
It's probably a good thing we haven't seen Warlock yet.
Agreed. He must not have accepted the promise.
He would have been on us by now. We've made enough noise. I've got to give you credit, Peter.
Really?
Your crazy plan is actually working. I never expected Lady Hellbender to show up here.
I wasn't sure we were ever gonna find Foom.
Nah, we did that. Not just me.
You're the one who brought us all together.
And kept us together.
Against our better...
Hey! Rocky, tell me we're almost through this.
We're further than we were the last time you asked. Don't blame me. I'm just the guy with the treasure.
The faith beams are still going strong! Does that mean the ritual hasn't started?
They're gonna want
Move it
every
out,
last
big
bit of
guy.
power, I bet. We got time.
Like a fruit fly, I can't swat him! Death has come!
We're all hurting, Groot. Gotta push through it.
Return Peter Quill's child at once!
She won't come willingly until the end of madness! Cut to the chase!
The branch can pluck
orders have called for reinforcements!
Open fire! Watch your step! A lot of nasty drops here!
You're the one always falling off of things!
What is next, Peter Quill?
Control the walkway! Cut them off!
Already shredding them! Your justice is swift!
I'll use Drax! With fervor!
I'm ready! Just find me an opening!
Gamora, slice him up!
We're all hurting, Drew! Gotta push through it!
Put him through! Perhaps we can help Lady Hellbender from here!
No! She's buying us time! Let's not waste it!
Think these freaks never heard of traps?
We wouldn't be easy targets in a trap!
The phase beams are still going strong! Does that mean the ritual hasn't started?
Rager seems like
They stay onto these fools!
coming!
I believe this is yours, Star-Lord.
Are you gonna be okay?
That was just so...
Metal?
Yeah.
Glad you got your music back, Quill.
You were the one who chucked it into space!
Hey, it worked. No harm done.
Psychological harm was done. Careful, it's still hot. Gotta get through this.
I got this.
Back into a hole. Great!
Strike holes.
Giant robot!
I hate these things. Not even sure it is totally robot.
What does that mean?
Running on phase energy, right? That comes from people.
Guys, huddle up!
Yes! Celebrate this moment, my friends! Victory shall soon be ours! They shall carve our name in the history books, Peter Quill, and it will not be spelled incorrectly!
Look, I know we want to celebrate because we're maybe 2 steps away from winning this fight. But if we start dancing before we actually win, these scut holes will send us to our graves. So let's keep our focus and show these losers exactly how we rock. Who's with me?
Feel my wrath!
Bring it on!
Time to...
Rock it! Do your thing! Seems like Boom has forgiven us already.
He's gonna get hit! We can win this!
Breathing room, Crush him, Drax!
Belief in the matriarch could not save this one!
Lights out!
Good! There's a lot more where he came from.
Get him, Groot!
I see it!
Ouch! That's gotta hurt!
There's your chance, Gamora!
Never see it coming! I want to! serious problem!
He can't get us all! Come on, guys! Let's mob the boss!
This has got my name on it!
Go get him, Tiger!
You're glad we got a monster queen watching out for us.
She knows how to make an entrance! Like, every single time!
Rocket! Safety's off! Broke another cultist!
These deluded souls do not know when to quit!
You really think those things have people in them?
It wouldn't be the weirdest thing we've seen.
They're creepy either way.
Come on, we gotta go topside again to reach Warlock.
If we survive this, we should invite Lady Hellbender to join the team.
There ain't no room for her on the ship. She's like 3 quills high.
1.5 quills at best.
Her armor alone must weigh 6 quills.
You know what? Let's vote on it. Do we invite Lady Leotard? Nope.
Yes.
No.
She probably still wants to murder me, so I'm gonna be a no.
In her defense, that describes most people.
That's fair.
Groot's a no, too.
The voters have decided. I have been overruled.
Taking a spacewalk in the middle of a brutal dogfight easily fits into my top 10 riskiest gambits. Incoming! Lord Kala!
Yes! Well played, Lady Hellbender!
Now that was unexpected.
Fortune favors us. We were not sucked into the lethal void.
Unless Raker shuts off the gravity.
Just have to hope he's too busy with the ritual to think of it. Are we sure Warlock's all the way over on the other side?
Yeah, as long as we keep moving forward, we're going the right way.
We have found purpose. We will not die here. If we do, we will see Ultath. Correction. I will see Ultath. The rest of you will see whatever heathen paradises you need.
Where are you going, Quill?
Just following my gut on something.
Perhaps Lady Hellbender will join us in our final battle against the Magus.
Something tells me she's got her hands full.
They are large hands. Strong hands.
Yeah, I get it. How do we not become Monster Chow?
Beasts are often attracted to bright natural colors, such as our green skin.
What do you mean my tail looks like a lure? Maybe they chase sticks. Now where the flark is he going?
It's called scouting, okay?
It's a shame Lady Hellbender didn't have this kind of army to back us during the Galactic War.
She's building her legacy. We are fortunate to have her now.
Yeah, let's stay on her good side.
Come! Bring us a real challenge!
This is...
Cosmo, is that you in there?
Da. Spasiba, Guardian of Galaxies, for helping Cosmo shake away promise. He is no longer chasing stick that is snake. And look, Cosmo is bringing nowhere.
Yeah, we noticed.
And family. Say привет, my pops.
It's good to have you back, buddy.
Ha! Cosmo is very much like filthy fleas. You are thinking he is gone, until he is biting on your ass.
He's such a good boy.
Nerd, Cosmo is best of boys. Now we give these brain fleas the bites they deserve. Attack!
I had no idea nowhere could fire death beams. This is sweet.
And that dog has his paw on the nuke button. I'm gonna have to be nicer to him. I'm glad they're here, fighting on our side, but I hate seeing them monsters used as weapons. And I happen to be an expert on that.
We should keep moving.
We are moving.
Well, we should be doing it faster.
Once we get inside that rock, chances are we're gonna have to go toe-to-toe with the Grand Unifier again.
We will stomp on his toes.
I've only got one of his arms. I'm dying to complete my collection.
Yeah, well, he spanked us the last time we took him on, and the time before that.
Has he taken down a frickin' space dragon? I don't think so. We totally earned that merit badge.
I did not receive a badge.
Bug, you need to be extra careful in the part with all the really big robots.
Who? Bug?
Oh, this right.
Wait, something's off. What's that?
Dragon, can't talk. Very good.
Not again! We're about to go splat out here!
Not this time, you didn't. Be careful on the slide.
Wait, what? Clark! Don't put... Root! Light us up! Root!
Give him a minute. He just flew through space. Oh, Clark!
Keep your bits tucked in.
Which bits?
All of them.
I don't like this.
Accelerating!
Of course you think it's fun.
Watch out for debris.
It is a good thing my skin is so resistant.
Hope I don't tear my pants!
Only suckers wear vests.
This better lead somewhere solid.
Don't blow off the edge! Don't blow off the edge!
Acknowledge my velocity!
Woo! That happened!
Yes, it did!
Whoa, the tracker signal is way stronger in here. We're getting close.
Something tells me Raker's cronies won't make this easy.
Neither will we.
We're here for Adam Warlock. Just bring him to us and we'll let you go.
Hey, listen.
Making short work!
Having fun preying on the weak?
Fools! Nagus wants to consume your souls!
It's pointless. They won't hear you.
Rocket! Blast him! Hard to believe these tunnels used to be filled with miners instead of freaks.
They should abandon their false god and return to work! I fear we would be lost without the insect woman!
She's the master of right place, right time. Flash, destroy!
Yeah, Goldilocks does rock funny. Not looking forward to hearing him yet. Somebody needs to pluck that tracker from Warlock's cheeks. Those things ain't cheap.
Nuts.
Our opponents do not hold back!
Ain't nothing more invigorating than putting down some blasphemers. Right, you scut, you bags? Ready!
Zap! I love playing Zappacelli!
Zonked out weirdos deserve it.
For combatants, Peter Quill, will you attempt to reason with them as well?
Won't work. Just put him down.
My great strength goes underutilized!
Last time someone got stabbed.
need a good plasma purge, if you ask me. With the cult still in them.
You're gonna have to settle for an old-fashioned beatdown instead.
Let's keep pushing. The signal's pinging from deeper in the mines. Can't wait to chew out Goldilocks for getting his butt kicked back on Nowhere.
It is unwise to insult your brothers in battle.
Since when? You gave me and Gamora endless scut back on Seknar.
That is true.
Hard to believe this whole church sprung up from a bunch of miners.
Wish they'd stuck to digging.
Slice and dice! They fight with renewed vigor!
Ain't nothing more invigorating than putting down some blasphemers! Right, you scutting puke bags!
How would we even know the fulfillment has begun?
Reality has not changed. I would know this time.
Somebody's still digging down here.
I'm betting they use these precious metals for the faith tech. The Grand Unifier's gold and the Damas don't come cheap.
What a waste! Mines like this were the backbone of the war resistance.
I bet most of these freaks used to be miners. What's next, Peter? There has to be a way to really hurt this guy.
Ain't nobody trading that scut once the church is gone. Too risky.
Grab and pull, bro.
On it!
Ah! The mechanical beast is running out of limbs! You're up, big guy! Feel my wrath!
You're right, buddy. We should all beat on drilling.
Are we late for the facility?
Law's a requirement in
Anything
open
feel
space.
different?
If you're attacked unprovoked, you have the right to claim the battle spoils.
We have definitely provoked them.
They provoked us first, lots of times. Been too long since I blew something up.
Drax! Shut him down! Make your peace!
Strawberry's got herself in a bind.
Dig me or we barely denting this thing.
Things built up. We need to really pile it on.
Get him, Groot!
Thanks for the assist.
Strawberry needed help! Well done, you two! A tactfully executed maneuver! Save your ammo! Hit this creep with a special surprise! Put their lights out!
This is looking less like a warlock prison.
Great idea, bud. If we pull this off, we should come back here and fill up our cargo hold.
Sell the ore on the black market? Payment for a job well done?
Seems fair to me.
Well, we ain't making that jump.
Peter's got this.
He does?
Peter Quill possesses the magical weapons.
Good question. Once we're staring down the ritual again, what do we do different this time?
Your safety inspectors, present your documents and we will judge their accuracy.
Drax, you gotta do it fast, like so. Safety inspection! Blam! You failed!
Blam! You have failed your safety inspection.
They're dead, Drax.
Correct.
You know what to do, Quill. I just had a great idea on how to keep Raker distracted.
Here we go.
That seems needlessly treacherous.
I know, but it might pay off.
What if Raker and his forces are perceived as martyrs?
By who? Any church member has already accepted the promise. You may have a point, though. Cults don't just go away. Thanos still has worshippers.
Oh, guys, it's the Christmas back here. Me again.
You ever heard of the Phlegron effect? One tiny, pointless Phlegron twitches an antenna and ultimately causes global chaos. Or, you take one little shot at a goose sack and soon you're boots deep in a death cult at the end of the Flarkin world.
Someone should stomp on these Phlegrons before they can do such damage.
Are you okay?
Oh yeah, a little heavier, but totally worth it.
Just be careful on those jumps.
This old workbench is kinda crusty, but I do some of my best work with crusty tools.
All right, Rocket, let's prep for the big game.
Let's do it smart. This may be the last chance we get. Doing, done. This work is worth more than you're worth, Quill.
Okay, I think I'm ready to end this.
You and me both. He says he wishes his people could have lived to see him save everything. Hey, maybe they would have helped.
Can you imagine that? A Groot army.
I am Groot.
What the?
Hey, look, they get the Adam Warlock channel all the way out here.
Speaking of Goldilocks, he should be right on the other side of that giant murder bot army.
You've gotta be kidding.
They've got it locked down with a faith shield. Think we can unplug it like we're?
It's worth a shot.
Aggression by the Universal Church of Truth
cannot be tolerated.
Lethal force has been authorized.
Surrender will not be considered.
Holy Scott, they came back.
Of course they did. Give him hell, World Mind!
Guardians of the Galaxy, it is
Imperative that
imperative
you evacuate this vessel
before we fire upon it.
Hold that thought. Adam Warlock's on this ship.
Incorrect. Adam Warlock perished.
perished in the Galactic War.
He's here, alive. He is still alive, right?
The Church abducted the Golden God. We intend to free him.
You said it yourself. Adam Warlock is the only one with the potential to stop this.
Very well. We will focus
on reducing support forces.
for now. Act with
Haste,
haste.
Guardians.
hit a little bit of a roadblock.
Step forward
And witness the full destructive potential.
of the Nova Force.
Oh, yes, Slark, yeah.
Nova Corps sure knows how to light things up.
I would too, if I could duke like that.
That giant power tool is so mean.
We kicked its fucking rude butt!
It's a breathing room, Groot.
No, we ain't friends with the fucking world mind. Temporary allies. That's but kind of satisfying watching them all fry.
No doubt Raker's heard about the assault! He'll be trying to speed up the fulfillment!
It's alive! Well, I mean, it was. Drax, toss it! Ha ha! Never thought I'd be happy to see the world, mind!
Sure took them long enough to show!
Need some breathing room, Groot!
There, the Warlock. Hang on. I'm calling us a ride down to Gold Keys. Make sure you grab on good. The drone, not the Jinx.
Grand Unifier.
Everyone down!
Finally come to confront the captive, castigate him for how far he's fallen.
Shut your mouth for once!
Clear shot. Don't! We can't risk a fight from up here.
You show up on the very eve of our ascension. To what? Take everything from us once again?
Me? Tell me what I ever took.
My faith! And not just mine! You abandoned your flock. The very church you helped me build. You let us believe our God was dead, and with you, any hope of restoring those we lost.
I thought that...
You promised me, my son!
I promised only partnership. You sought subjugation. My mistakes were many, but your mania is not among them.
Enough! Enough of this! The true divine vessel awaits. You're nothing but a husk. A faded shadow. But even you will feel the light.
Hear me. Halt this horror. Raker! Guardians, breach my bindings. Even now, Raker readies his restoration ritual.
Rocket, can you bust him out?
If I gotta...
Let me guess. Raker's power proved more pernicious than predicted?
There is little point pondering possibilities past, daughter of Thanos. Soon feverous faith will flood Raker's fledgling and feed the fiend within.
Not gonna happen. We're gonna shut it down together. Right?
Right.
Okay, let's go, people.
Come! Time dwindles as we dawdle.
I could put him back up there.
Don't tempt me.
If Magus finds physical form, its insatiable cravings will consume all of creation.
Unless you eat Magus first.
A severe simplification. We must excise the entity gripping the girl.
But how much of Nikki will remain?
If her light lives, it lingers lost, dissolving and discarded.
Drax completely bought into the promise, and we got him out.
I would have remained with the ghosts of my family.
Well, end of the world here, remember?
Rejoice! You made it just in time for the miracle.
Grand Unifier, I trust you can hold them to bear witness.
Easily. My lady, push through your pain! Fulfill the promise!
Monster!
Mantis. Mantis, where? I will skin you!
See if you can.
Peter! Peter! We can save her! You're almost there. Focus on me, Peter.